So something strange happened to me while I was playing Among Us. After my last encounter with the Squid Game doll, I've been very anxious. If you haven't seen the last video, basically what ended up happening was that I was in the Squid Games, but in Among Us. I saw many crewmates die along with me because of the Squid Game doll, and her guards are after me. I somehow managed to escape the first time. I was lucky enough to be the impostor to defend myself against those guards. They seem to be very aggressive. I spawned in and so far I haven't seen any of them, just a bunch of crewmates. Some time has passed after I turned off the lights, and I went over to Vitals and I saw that Rose was dead. I wasn't sure where the body was located, or who was the player that eliminated them. It could be my imposter buddy, but the guards from the Squid Game are also hiding on Polis, and they usually listen to the commands of the doll. I then went over to Electrical, where I found the dead body, and I reported it, and I got some messages from the Squid Game doll. Why are you running away from me, Chari? You still have 5 games remaining. Don't you want to play? I completely ignored her message and I was back in the game. The Squid Game doll is gonna send her guards. I have to play the remaining 5 games, unless we all decide not to continue. But who are the other players that are playing against me? I was searching across the map of Polis to find crewmates who have a special number, and also to find the doll and her guards. And that's when I heard her laugh and we won the game. Looks like the crewmates who died did not pass the challenge. I was a crewmate, and I was no longer the imposter, which means that I can no longer defend myself against the guards who are after me. The lights turned off, and that's when I found a body really close to me, and I heard the laughs of a doll, and I received more messages from the doll. If you refuse to play with me, I will send my guards to eliminate your friends. Last chance. I was back in the meeting room, but I had no idea what the doll was talking about. How am I supposed to play the next game if I haven't even received the option? The lights turned off and the doll was laughing, and I looked outside to see if she was there, but when I went back to check vitals, there was a dead crewmate. The doll is here. Just let me play, I can't let them die. I then entered storage, and I found 3 guards inside, and one of them saw me. My body was reported, but what were the guards doing there? And that's when I received some messages from the guards. Guard 1, Chari, we need your help. Guard 2, we need you not to say a word. Guard 3, you saw nothing. I was back in the game, but what were they talking about? What do they mean that I saw nothing? I didn't see anything inside. So I went back to storage, and I found the 3 guards in there, and there was a dead crewmate on the floor. What are you guys doing to him? The guards just completely ignored me. Are they selling the bones of the crewmates? These guards aren't working with the doll. They're breaking the game's rules. A meeting was then called and I received more messages. Chari, we need you to help us. Help us find dead crewmates. In return, we will help you. I was back in the game and I wanted to go check the storage room to see them again, and the door was closed. What are they doing in there? And when I checked inside, there was no one. They were all gone, including the dead crewmate. And then another meeting was called and I received more messages. The doll is near Chari. We had to run away. We will be back soon. Now that I was back, I wanted to look for this doll to confront her about everything. Let me play the next game. I need to save these crewmates. The doll just laughed at me. You know, I'm almost done with task, and I'm pretty sure I'm the only one remaining. I need to finish them before it's too late. I should probably help the guards, since they can help me defeat that doll. So I did my task as fast as possible, up until we won the game. I need to speak with the guards. I was the impostor, and I knew that this was my chance to help the guards. I saw them as my enemy at first, but if they can help me defeat that doll, it would all be worth it. I spent some time searching across the map of Polis to see if I could find any of the guards, or even the doll. I did a quick elimination, and at first I didn't notice, but I was actually helping the guards. They needed the crewmates' bodies, and then we had a quick discussion. And the guards were here. We gave you Impostor, so you are forced to help us now. In return, we will help you defeat the doll. We will also give you a pass for the next game. I was now back in the game, but I knew what the next game was already. I need to cut out a star, which is gonna be very difficult. I then appeared inside of the storage room, and I saw the guards taking a look at the black crewmate that was on the floor. They were taking his bones. I feel guilty helping them, but I'm the imposter. It's the only way I can win. I have no other choice. And in return, they're gonna help me defeat that doll, which is my main goal. The guards then disappeared. The body was left behind. And that's when I could hear the doll laughing. They ran away from her. I wanted to enter poll list, but on free play, just because I'm very certain there isn't going to be any other crewmates in the way. They might let others know what is happening. So I entered the storage room, looking for the guards, but they were still not there. I expected them to return. They told me that they were going to help me for the next game. How am I gonna cut out the shade? And I'm most likely gonna go with the star, since it's one of the easy ones. I then decided to check vitals, and everyone was doing well, even though there were dummies. But based on what I see, the guards are not here. So I called a meeting. Sorry, we had to leave because of that doll. We will still protect you for the next game. Try your best to cut out the shade. Even if you fail, we will protect you. For some reason, I was sent into a game, and that was player 456. This was a player that I played last time, when I was running. There seems to be another contestant, which is player 400. He ended up leaving, and I decided to follow him, to see where he would take me. And that's when I appeared next to a few snowmen, and the player was right next to me. It seemed like he was cutting out the cookie. And I had the option to cut out the sugar cookie as well, and mine was a star. I managed to cut the star piece by piece, and it was taking me a while, and I managed to complete it. The guards then appeared right in front of us, with the doll, and it looked like me and the other crewmate managed to pass this game. But what I didn't notice was that the leader of the guards was in the back watching. And I'm pretty sure he wasn't looking at me. He knew what the guards were up to. If you would like to know what happened next, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see the first time I encountered the dog,